Nation is really going hard for him for All-Star voting right now. But we got Wiggins over Sabonis. Let's be serious. What's good, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Wrong vs. Right. I'm your host, Jay. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe below and hit that button. Today, we're talking about the 2025 NBA All-Star Game. I'm a little under the weather today, guys, but I'm thugging it out, so let's get going. Let's take a look at the voting results, and let's look at who we think is going to make it and who's not going to make it. Let's start in the Western Conference. We have Nikola Jokic at number 1, Kevin Durant at 2, LeBron at 3, Anthony Davis at 4, Wembanyama at 5, Şengün at 6, Jalen Williams, Andrew Wiggins, Sabonis, and Jaren Jackson. Now, the first thing that stands out to me is KD being over LeBron. Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think the Phoenix Suns have been playing well enough. I mean, KD is putting up the numbers in terms of, averaging 27 a game, but his impact on winning hasn't been the same as LeBron James. At the timing of this video, the Lakers are 5th in the Western Conference. LeBron is literally carrying this team, so I think that gives him the slight edge over KD, but I'm not gonna make that big of a fuss over KD and LeBron. They're two all-time greats. Next, we got to talk about Andrew Wiggins. Warrior Nation is really going hard for him for All-Star voting right now. Like, I get it. But we got Wiggins over Sabonis. Let's be serious. And Wiggins is having a good year, way better than last season. But again, we have to be serious sometimes. Now let's look at the Western Conference guards. So first we have SGA. That's clear cut. He should be the first in All-Star voting for the Western Conference guards. That's clear. Next we have Luka. Luka's hurt right now, but he's been playing great. I get it. Then we have Steph Curry. Totally understandable. Kyrie Irving, understood. Anthony Edwards, I'm not really mad at that. He's been having, on and off games, but I can't be too mad at that. Then we have Harden. Harden's been playing great this season with Kawhi out. Ja Morant just got hurt with a shoulder injury, but it doesn't seem too serious. De'Aaron Fox, we know De'Aaron Fox is in the news for wanting to get out of Sacramento, but he's been having a good season as well. Devin Booker, he's been struggling with availability, so I'm not really, upset about him being that low on their list. And then Norman Powell's been playing great, so to even have him in the conversation for the All-Star game is an accomplishment. So the Western Conference, not too many big surprises there. It kind of went down as you would expect. All right, for the Eastern Conference frontcourt, we got Giannis Antetokounmpo at 1. Absolutely agree, he's been playing great. He won the NBA Cup for the Bucks. He's been playing amazing. Next, we got Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is quietly having an amazing season. I think I read some stat. He's leading the team in points, rebounds, assists. I mean, he's just been playing amazing. Next, we got Karl Anthony Towns. Totally deserved. Karl Anthony Towns has really been unlocked on this New York Knicks team. It's almost like the Timberwolves are holding him back or something. Then we got Paolo Banchero. We know Banchero's been out with an injury, but before his injury, he was playing some all-star level basketball, so I'm not mad at that at all. Next, we got Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown's also been playing amazing. The Celtics have so many great players. Everyone gets overlooked sometimes, but Jaylen Brown totally deserves that. It's hard to really look at Jimmy Butler as an all-star this season with all the drama that's been going on in Miami, but we know he has all-star level talent. It's just, are we going to get it on a nightly basis? So that one's a little iffy for me. Franz Wagner, another guy that's injured on the Magic, but he's been playing great this season. Hopefully he can get healthy. At number 8, we have my guy, Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid has not been healthy, so obviously he's an all-star level talent, but he just hasn't been healthy, so you can't really vote him, to be in the top spot in the All-Star game. So I understand why he's at 8. Then we have another injured Sixer, Paul George. All-star level talent hasn't been available as much as you like. I expect his shooting numbers to go up this season, so remember I called it here first. And then Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley probably got snubbed with the 10th spot. He's been playing great. A defensive ace. I mean, he can guard anybody on the court. He's a great player. All right, let's transition over to the guards. First, we got LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball has been playing great. Totally deserved. I think because he's in Charlotte, he gets overlooked a lot. But if he were playing for the New York Knicks or the Lakers, LaMelo Ball will be on SportsCenter. He'd be on House of Highlights, every day. He's also hurt, so, speedy recovery to LaMelo. Then we got Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers are 30-4, so I'm not mad at that at all, and he's a big part of their success. Then we got Dame Lillard at 3. Dame's having a good season, and I think his name gets him a long way in All-Star voting, but he's having a good season. Then we got Brunson. We know Brunson's leading. Brunson is leading the Knicks to a great record. Before the loss to the Thunder, I think they won 9 or 10 games straight. Then we got Trae Young at the 5th spot. Trae Young has the Hawks in the playoff race, and he averages about a double-double with his 20 and 10 assists a game. I'm not mad at him being in the 5th spot, but I could see how some guys would have I can see how some guys who would be ahead of him. One of those guys being Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham is having a great season. Another guy that I think is overlooked due to the market that he plays in, playing in Detroit. If he played for a different team, a bigger market, I think his All-Star game numbers would, I think his All-Star game voting will be a lot higher than what it is. Next, we got Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey has been playing great this season. He's really holding the fort down for the Sixers, and he's the guy you can count on when Joel Embiid and Paul George go down. So I would have Tyrese Maxey probably at the 5th spot. 5th or 6th spot, Cade Cunningham can be 5 or 6 as well. Then we got Jordan Poole. We know Jordan Poole plays for probably the worst team in the NBA on the Washington Wizards, and he's a great talent, but I scratch my head at some of the shots he takes, so it's hard for me to really get with that. Then we got Tyler Hero for the Miami Heat. Tyler Hero is the future of the Miami Heat. They're really passing the torch on to Tyler Hero from Jimmy Butler, and he's the guy going forward, so he definitely belongs in the All-Star conversation. Lastly, we got Derek White from the Boston Celtics, totally deserved Olympic champion. A guy that got more minutes over Jason Tatum, so I'm not mad at it. And he's been available, so I like that. But let me know in the comments below who you think deserves to make it for the All-Star Game 2025, who doesn't deserve to make it. What are your thoughts? Leave a comment down below. Last video, we got 7 new subscribers. Let's up it to 8 new subscribers for this video, and let's keep it going. Everybody can't be wrong, everybody can't be right. All right, I'm out.